Hey guys, Mike B. Rolling here. I just had a really good question come in. I'm just sitting here on my back porch enjoying the sunset, and me and Fido here. uh, got the headlights supposedly done. Hopefully they're cured and going to work tomorrow. But the question that came in was, old boy said he had a line on a truck. It was a 2006 Freightliner Columbia, and there's the other little pup. Hey Nico, fat boy. Hey fat boy. But that's my one-eyed wonder dog here, Nico. But yeah, he had a line on a truck. It's a 2006 Freightliner Columbia with a 1-year-old overhaul on the engine, and the old boy was asking 13 grand on it. And what did he? He was asking me what I thought about that. And I was going to type a message. I thought, man, I'll just do a video on that. But brother, I'd buy that truck all day long, even if the interior's rough. I mean, it don't matter. This ain't a fashion show. The number one thing about these old trucks is the biggest expense on them is the overhaul. And that thing's got a fresh overhaul, less than a year old. Transmissions, not that bad. If you lose a transmission, 3-4 grand, a couple of days, you're back on the road. That engine's the big money ticket item, And if that part's already been done, hell yeah, I'd jump all over that thing. As long as the drive line's not rattling and it's falling apart, as long as it's in somewhat decent condition. But for 13 grand, hell, that's a money making little machine right there. I've had a Columbia before. I think mine was a 07. It might have been an 06. It was an old Midwest truck back in the day. But no, they're good trucks. They're not fancy, a lot of plastic dash components, but very comfortable, very spacious. Easy to find parts. You can get them fixed anywhere. That 60 Series Detroit, I mean, that engine's gold, man. I love those engines. It's probably got if it's a Freightliner, it's probably got a 10-speed Meritor transmission. Not a big fan, but if you're pulling box or regular legal 80,000 pound loads, that 10-speed does just fine. But if you're going to be pulling a lot of hills and mountains, you might consider running that 10-speed until it pukes, and then converting it to a 13-speed to get the better pulling. But being a Freightliner, it's probably got 355s or 373s in it. I think was a popular setup that they put in a lot of their trucks. But that'd be a good truck, man. I don't know if it's a condo or mid-roof or if that even matters to you, but no, I wouldn't hesitate a minute, man. If I was looking for a truck and I come across a deal like that, that'd be an excellent way to start into the business and not have a huge truck payment hanging over your head. And as slow as we are right now, you got to be able to survive on tighten your belt and keeping your profitability as high as you can get it and your overhead as low as you can get it. That'd be a really good way to start and get yourself in position for when the pendulum does swing and the economy does start to come back. You'll be up and rolling and making owner-operator money instead of company driver money. And that's the way to do it, boys. That's why, I've had a lot of people tell me, you're crazy for telling people to buy trucks right now. And I'm like, yeah, you're not listening if you think I'm just telling them to buy trucks. I'm not telling anybody to go into big debt right now. I'm telling people if you've got the capital to buy a truck and get started without going deep into debt, now's a good time to do it, because if you learn how to run a business during the toughest time this country's seen in 50 years, and then the economy starts picking back up, you're in a perfect position to capitalize on the entire movement of that pendulum. And you're talking that could be a 2, 3, 4-year movement of, things starting to get better and then slowly getting better and then a little bit better and a little bit better. And then, holy crap, man, we're doing all right. Next thing you know, holy shit, did you see the rates on the board? And you want to catch that whole movement, man. That's how it's done. But, a lot of people are they're scared to death that everything's going to crash. Well, if it does crash, so what? They can't repossess everything, man. If it crashes to the point that trucks can't move, that truck loan is the least of your worries. You have much bigger fish to fry at that point. So, long story short, yeah, man, if that truck's, as long as it's a decent looking truck and it's not just falling to pieces with a fresh 1-year overhaul on a Series 60 Detroit, I'd do that all day long, man. Y'all be good out there and keep them questions coming. Y'all, anything you want to know about the trucking industry, just ask, man. Like I said, 25 years. I don't know it all, but I do know a lot. Oh, man. Well, y'all don't forget, like and subscribe, thumbs up, share the channel. Anybody you think might want to learn a little bit about trucking, just send them my way, man. I'm happy to help. We'll talk to y'all later. Enjoy the sunset and enjoy your time off. Have a good one, guys.